Hey guys, Sak here from SAKITECH, and in today's video we are going to be talking about Samsung DEX on One UI 5.0. As you know, many Samsung Galaxy smartphones are capable of projecting a DEX interface onto a monitor, high-definition TV, or even your computer. And you can see that right here. This is in fact Samsung DEX. This is basically my smartphone converted into a computer. Now in this video I'm going to show you guys some of the new features that were added to Samsung DEX with the One UI 5.0 interface. Now, first thing I'm going to let you know is the performance seems to have been increased. So if I were to launch an application, it launches a little bit more snappy and a little bit quicker. So that's fantastic. And I can minimize windows. As you can see at the bottom, we have the taskbar. Now, let me quickly show you the 4 new features that were added with Samsung DEX on One UI 5.0. So the first one is the search button at the bottom right here. So now, instead of having to click the button here to access your apps, you can actually search an application you want to launch right from here. So if I'm over here, I can just search for Word and go straight into the Office and start some document processing right from here. Let me show you. Let me just X the search out. I'm going to tap on Create. And I'm going to go to Word. So now I can actually start typing in a Word document right on Samsung DEX just by using my computer. This is fantastic. But the fact that I can quickly access any app with the search button just makes things more efficient and could potentially make you more productive if you are somebody that uses DEX. Now the other change that we have received on Samsung DEX is at the bottom here is the calendar. In the past, when you clicked this, it actually launched the calendar app. Now when you click it, it gives you just a small preview of the calendar. You can see it's going to show the date and also events relating to that date. Now if I do want to launch the full application, I just click anywhere and it's going to launch the actual calendar as you can see. Okay, in the past, when I click this, it just launched the calendar just like this. Now, when I click on it, it gives me a small preview as you can see, which is great. Now, another change in the taskbar here at the bottom is this thing right here. You can see now we have a red dot that appears on top of that notification icon. That means I have new notifications. When I hover over it, it shows me how many new notifications. And of course, when I click it, I can see all those notifications, no problem. From here, I can go through my notifications or I can just clear them as you can see, okay? But you are going to see a red dot if you have new notifications, and when you hover it, it's going to tell you how many. So that's different because in the past, we would just see a number at the bottom here. Now, another thing that has been added, the taskbar is now available. So right here at the bottom is a taskbar. Let me change the wallpaper here so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Let's get a little lighter color here. So I just added one of my photos as the background, but at the bottom we have the taskbar. Now when you right click on the taskbar, you are able to go inside it and you have all these new changes you can make to the taskbar. For example, I can do auto hide taskbar just like Windows or Mac. So if I'm not hovering on the taskbar, it just goes down and you get the full screen view. If I go down, it is going to pop up as you can see. Okay, or you can have it on at all times as you can see. Now at the bottom we have a bunch of things that you can customize. So for example, this is the screen capture button. If I click it, it takes a screenshot, okay, and then saves it. But now what I can do is I can disable that if that's something I'm not using. We have sounds right over here. If I click over here, that sound volume icon is going to disappear. So I can customize the taskbar, and also if I want to auto hide it, I can do that as well. So these are some of the new features that were added with One UI 5.0 for Samsung DEX. And also, like I said, it appears to be better performing now. Not that it was bad before, but it's just smoother, faster, snappier now. But I was not able to spend too much time with it to give you a final answer to tell you if it was dramatically better or not. But we certainly have those new features.